My name is Dan Weber. We have gathered, we have organized, we have petitioned through every legal channel and protested to every local and national media outlet. Yet the voices of the American people remain unheard. The thunder of millions of feet marching, the very voice of we the people, is being cut into 10-second clips, minimizing the suffering of America and sending the ad revenue to the corporations which then finance the very institutions we fight. That ends now. The second stage of the resistance begins on August 8th. I call on 5051, resist, hands off, indivisible, and every American still able to use their voice without imminent fear of being trafficked to El Salvador or thrown into a concentration camps in the swamps of Florida. Bring the thunderous roar of millions of feet to the steps of every foreign embassy in Washington, D.C., and to the door of every foreign consulate throughout the cities of this nation. August 8th will mark the 80th anniversary of the signing of the United Nations Charter. So on August 8th, we, the people of the United States of America, will speak directly to the peoples of the world to ask that they join our nonviolent resistance through the act of non-cooperation. Non-cooperation with tariff extortions. Non-cooperation with discussions of invading Panama, of invading Greenland, of invading Canada, of Gazan genocide. Non-cooperation with the bullying and abandoning of our allies while building a coalition of tyranny with the autocratic nations of the world subservient to Vladimir Putin. And non-cooperation with American apathy and neglect for hundreds of millions of people suffering from famine, poverty, thirst, and disease across the world, which we promised to help. We will ask for help to save our Hispanic neighbors, friends, and loved ones, because we are not an isolationist state like North Korea. We are part of a global community, a beloved community, and we do not stand alone in the values of justice and liberty for all. There's an ethnic cleansing happening right now in America, today. ICE now has 3 times the budget of the United States Marine Corps and would be the 16th largest military in the world, just above that of Italy, Israel, Sweden, and the Netherlands. We will stand on the steps and sidewalks of the embassies of every nation and plead that they no longer cooperate with how this nation is treating the world. It is the same playbook being used now to strip America of its ideals and values, then use them as kindling for the fires of bigotry and power, which now tarnish every room in the White House, the people's house. Every nation of the world has seen the devastation of unchecked, hateful, bigoted power. The world has never seen that power in the hands of a nation which boasts over 700 military bases in 80 countries, nor one with the ability to remotely decimate the very American-made defenses and communication systems which would protect you from invasions or bombings. In July of 1938, the nations of the world convened the Evian Conference to find a way to help the Jewish people who are facing many of the same oppressions as non-white people are today in America. In 1938, the people of the world failed to stop the onslaught of unchecked hatred and the willful ignorance that led to worldwide and generational suffering, trauma, and death. People of the world, 24 years ago, in the time of our most abject terror, you came to our aid. I fought in Afghanistan with the 2nd Battalion, 8th Marines. I fought side by side with people from all over the world as part of NATO and ISAF operations. I ask you to stand side by side with us now, once again in the face of terror. But this is a fight that must and shall stand firmly upon the pillars of nonviolence. We cannot out-hate this terror regime, nor should we ever try. But we will out-love their hate. With love for our neighbors, with love for our children, our vulnerable, our families, with love for all people, even, especially, those being convinced to suffer through their own evil acts. We stand on a foundation of knowledge and tactics forged in the fire of Gandhi's Satyagraha, of Martin Luther King's Agape, of Dolores Huerta's Si Se Puede, and in John Lewis's Good Trouble. No government has ever won a war. Governments have started every war, but it is always you, the people. We, the people of the world, who volunteer to take up arms. It was people no more nor less than you who rose to fight fascists, tyrants, and mad kings throughout recorded history. It is we, the people of the world, who allow our governments to exist because they exist to serve the people of the world. Your citizens are not safe in America. Our citizens are not safe in America. Stand strong, stand together, stand united. The people, united, will never be defeated. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Semper Fi.